Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel techCodio. My name is Bharat Kumar. I'm a computer science engineer and aspirant data scientist. So in this particular video, I'm going to talk about data types in Python programming language, and we'll see various data types in Python programming language like string, integer, float, complex, and Boolean, etc. So kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell icon for the latest updates. So let's get into the video. Welcome to the course. It is part 2.2 in this Python series. So generally, the data types are the most important concepts in every programming language. So let's see what are the data types available in the Python programming language in detail. So now we have agenda. Let's begin the agenda with the concept. In the text type, we have string data type, and then next up we have numeric type. In the numeric type, I'm going to discuss int, float, and complex, and then we have Boolean type. In the Boolean type, I'm going to discuss Booleans. As I told you earlier, in the Boolean we have true or false values, and then we end up the lecture with the logical questions. First up, we have strings. Strings in the Python are surrounded by single quotation mark or double quotation marks. Here you can see that hello is in between the single quotation mark is same as the hello in double quotation mark. So let me create string data type var equal to single quotation mark techCodio. Let me print var. It is printing, right? So let's check the type of the var. It is giving string. So you have to remember that when you want to write the string data, you have to specify the data in between the single quotation marks here. So I want to do it in the double quotation marks. techCodio. Print var 1. It is printing, right? So var, let me check the type of the var 1. It is giving string also. So this is single line string. I'm writing it in the single line. So what if I want to write in the multi-line? So this is a Python. This is a Python course. Let's print it. var 1. var. It is not executing. So because for the single quotation or double quotation marks, you can only do the single line string. You can only perform the single line string. So here we have the concept multi-line string. var2 equal to, you have to specify 3 single quotation for left and 3 single quotation for right. So now let me write in the multi-line string is a Python course, right? So let me print it. var2. It is printing the data. Now let me check the type of this var2. That is the string. But the key difference is, so here I'm printing in the single line and here I'm printing in the double line. So what is the difference means? Here I specified single quote or double quote marks. So here I specified single quote mark for 3 times. 3 times for the left and 3 times for the right side. So let me create another multi-line. var4 equal to the duration of the Python course is 2 to 3 months in a techCodio channel. So it is the data type I have created for the multi-line. So let me print it. var4. It is printing. So it is a multi-line string and it is a single line string. So when you want to create the multi-line string by using the single quotation, it won't execute because it will give the syntax error, undetermined string literal, right? So this is the data type. We have the string. Now let's see the integer data type. Int or integer is a whole number, whether it is a positive or the negative, without decimals of unlimited length. So let me create a variable for the data int equal to 23. right? Let me print it. A. Yeah, it is a data type for the int. So now integer is a whole number, so here I have given a whole number, and then integer is a whole number, positive or negative without a decimal of unlimited length. So let me pass the positive, so it is a positive data. So let me pass the negative data also. B equal to minus 40. Print B. Yeah, it is printing. Now let me check the data type. B. It is giving integer. And one more definition, it is of unlimited length. You can give how many numbers as you want to give. So here you can see that I'm giving lots of numbers here. Now it is printing. So this is the integer data type. Next we have float. Float or floating point number. It is a number whether it is a positive or negative containing one or more decimals. So here in the integer, the definition is saying that without decimal it is considered as a integer. Now with the decimal it is considered as a float. So let me create a variable with the float data. A equal to 4.5, right? Yeah, let me print the, yeah, I'm printing A. A is giving 4.5. Now I will check the type of the A. A equal to float. So you can see that it is a float data. Now I want to create a big number with the float data. 89,000 point 0.000. Now let me print the B. Yeah, B. It is giving only one decimal. It won't consider remaining decimals. It will give only one decimal point. Now type of the B. You have given small capital B. I have to give the small b. It is a float. There is only one difference. The decimal point is difference in between integer and float data. Now we have complex numbers. Complex numbers are written with the j as an imaginary part. It contains two values. One is a real value and second is the imaginary value. For example, a equal to 4 plus 8j. 4 is a real number and 8j is a imaginary part, right? Let's create some complex numbers. B equal to 5 plus 10j. Let's print the B. B equal to, yeah, it is giving the value. Now variable B, it is giving complex. So you can see that here. So now complex number contains real number and the imaginary part. So C equal to 7 is a real number. So generally you have to remember that first take a variable a equal to, here you have to pass a real number and then plus imaginary number as a j. In front of j you have to give any number you want to give, right? Let's see some more examples. So in the place of real number I'm not giving anything. So in the place of imaginary number I'm giving, in the place of imaginary part I'm giving 8j. So let's check it is printing or not. Print. See, it is printing. Now let me check the type of the variable C. It is giving complex. So you can create complex numbers without the real part also. But so what if I create complex numbers without giving any value to the j? 5 plus j. It is not printing because name error. So in order to create imaginary part, you have to pass a value in front of the j. 0. I can pass 0, but a digit should be passed to the j. Now it is printing. See. Now it is printing complex numbers. Type of the d equal to complex. So this is the concept behind complex numbers. It contains two values. One is real and second is imaginary. You can create complex numbers without real numbers, but you can't create complex numbers without passing a value to the j. Now we have Booleans. Generally, Booleans have true or false values, right? In programming, you often need to know that if an expression is true or false. By using Booleans, you can know that if a statement is true or the false. So when you want to compare two expressions, you can use the Boolean value for the answer. So here a equal to true, a positive value, true. T is a capital and remaining is the small. T is a capital and remaining is a smaller case. So let's print a equal to true. Type of a, it is giving, just a second, yeah, it's a spelling mistake. Type of a equal to bool. Bool means Boolean. Yeah, now I want to check for the false also. False. And then print in the false. B. Yeah, it is giving false. Type of B equal to, it is Boolean. So generally, when you want to make a decision whether it is a true or the false, with the Booleans, you can make a decision whether this statement is true and this statement is false, right? Here you have a code that 3 plus string of 3. So what is the output? So guys, take a pause here and try to solve this question. Now let me solve this question. 3 plus 3 equal to, it giving 6, but I have 3 plus string value with a 3. Yeah, what it is going to give? It is going to give 6 or string value 6. Type, it is giving type error because you can't add integer plus string. You can add string plus string, but you can't add integer plus string data, right? It is giving that unsupported operand types into entire string. So you can't add any numbers to the string, right? So you can add 3 plus 3, you can add string plus float also, but you can't add string plus integer. So that's why it is giving type error. And we have second question. What is the output of the code? 3 plus true. 3 is the integer and plus is the Boolean value. Let me check that. 3 plus, yeah. First, before checking, take a pause here and try to choose an option. Keep in your mind which option is correct. So verify with now. So verify now. True. It is giving 4. So by default, computer will understand that 1 for the true and 0 for false, right? The computer will understand that. So when you pass a true value to the computer, it will understand that it is a true value. So I have to give a number. Computer will give a number to the true as a 1 and false as a 0. So what if I add 4 plus false? It is giving 4 because in the false we have the value 0, right? So in the place of false, I'm going to add true. True. It is giving 5 as a result. So now 4 is the correct option.